You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Hey, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a rainy day here in Gwinnett County. 54 degrees going up to a high of about 61. So, and you know what's crazy? Normally 54 feels nice to me. I am freezing right now. And I know it's because I'm still sick. So I know you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm still feeling pretty ugly right now. But it's okay. I'm getting better. I feel better than I did yesterday. I'm sure tomorrow I'll feel better than I did today. So happy to be here with you this morning. You know you my peeps, so I got to get on here even when I feel awful. Now, I got to tell you, my birthday is Thursday, so I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to come on and talk to you guys on Thursday. I got a really busy week starting tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is our ribbon cutting ceremony at the Noise Factory. Also, we'll be talking about Her Tech Startup, which is an incubator for women who want to learn how to start businesses in tech. So I'm excited about that. I'm so excited about so many things. And I got to tell you, I've been running. I'm sure I've ran myself in the ground. That's why I'm sick right now. Also, my sugar booger, my baby, my granddaughter Carter, had a cold. So I probably got her cold because I'm always kissing on her. It's so funny. When you become a grandparent, you know, that's a kind of love you can't even describe, right? It's the weirdest thing because I remember when I had my daughter, my mother used to want me to baby the daughter, like baby her up. And, you know, I was like, I'm not babying her. I am the same exact way my mom was with my daughter. Like, I hate to hear my granddaughter cry. You know, if she cried, I was sick yesterday and I was in bed and I heard her in there crying, right? So I tried to give it a few minutes to see if she stopped crying. And then she didn't stop, so I had to go in there and get her. It's a weird kind of, it's like the best kind of love, man. Like, you love your kids, but it's something about grandkids, and you can't fully understand what I'm talking about until you have one. It's just a weird kind of thing. Like, I understand how my mom was when I had my daughter. So my daughter is the oldest of the 4 grandkids. My brother has three kids, and I have one. And so I remember, you know, my mother wanted me to pick her up all the time. And I'm like, I'm not picking her up all the time. She's not going to be spoiled, blah, blah, blah. This was me all the time, right? And I didn't. I didn't pick my daughter up all the time. And, you know, I didn't baby her up all the time. Well, I got to tell you, I am a wuss for my granddaughter. So yesterday I felt like crap, but she was right there in the room with me because she got a cold too. So we both felt like crap a little bit. But anyway, today is February the 18th. It's National Drink Wine Day. Now, let me tell you something. Don't go getting drunk on the wine and talk about that lady over at Good Morning Gwinnett told me to drink wine. Don't do it. I didn't tell you that. I said today was National Drink Wine Day. I didn't say today was National Get Drunk Day on wine. You know, drink responsibly. If you're going to drink some wine, don't go overboard. Especially don't do it if you got to go to work. If you got to go, listen, you go to lunch, you want to have a glass of wine, not 5 glasses of wine because it's National Drink Wine Day. I'm telling you, I'm pleading the fifth. I didn't tell you to do it. I just told you what today was. Anyway, today is February the 18th. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off with our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyson. Y'all can hear it in my voice, right? I feel like crap. Like, I'm trying to feel better, like I'm taking medicine and orange juice and emergency and all this stuff. And I feel a little better, but I feel pretty bad. But I'm getting there. I got to feel better by tomorrow because we got the ribbon cutting ceremony for both Noise Factory and Her Tech Startup. Then Thursday is my birthday. And then my daughter, like, she likes to have 3 events. So she got something planned for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and hopefully on Sunday I can relax. So she has a lot planned. So I got the next 4 days are going to be super duper busy for me. And it's okay. I just hope I feel up to it because right now I don't feel up to nothing. I just want to get back in the bed because I feel so awful. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started before my throat starts itching because I feel a little itch coming on. All right, so we're going to kick off our horoscopes today, February 18th, Tuesday, February the 18th, brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyson. We're going to kick it off with Aries. Trying to deal with your mate will be unproductive and possibly hurtful. The advice you get today may be based on false information. Restrictions may be difficult for you to live with. Listen, don't be careful where you get your information from today, Aries, because it could be false, and then you could be doing something based on bad information, which is not a good thing. Okay, y'all, I got a cough, so y'all got to excuse me. Sorry about that. That's one of the things about going live. sometimes I just can't control things, and this is one of them. Like, my throat is itching, and I'm trying to, like, remain calm so I don't sort of stop itching. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Taurus, you will have the ability to capture the interests of others. You can offer your help to others, but back off if they appear to be offended by your persistence. Do a little investigating if there is someone at work you don't trust. Do some investigating. But listen, that's all you do. If you're not in a position to make boss moves, just do the investigation and pass the information over to somebody who may need it. If you can't make a boss move, don't make any. All right, Gemini, you may find yourself changing crowds. You should consider getting into self-improvement endeavors. Sudden changes regarding your circle of friends could prove interesting and stimulating. Okay, so you're going to make some changes. You're going to drop some folks. You're going to find some new stimulating friends. You got a lot going on today, Gemini. It's raining here in Georgia. You're going to be doing all that out in the rain. It's a rainy day in Georgia. It's supposed to rain all week, except for Saturday. I think Saturday's supposed to be nice. Cancer. This is a great day to spend time with family. You may be uncertain about some of your coworkers and your boss. Arguments with children or friends may leave you steaming. Listen, try not to argue today. Don't even expend that energy, Cancer, on nobody. If you feel yourself getting into a heated battle, just back down, fall back, and go do something productive. It's not gonna help you. It's gonna leave you steaming. You're gonna be mad all day long, bad energy all around you. Fall back and walk away. I'm just saying. Leo, you would not be pleased with family members who try to put demands on you when you just don't have the time. Don't give them the use of your credit card. You will communicate easily and should be able to develop new friendships. Listen, Leo, keep the card in your wallet. Don't give it to him because you're going to regret it. That's what he's really trying to say. He's trying to be nice about it. I'm just going to come right out and say, keep that credit card in your pocket or else you're going to regret it. Virgo, you could make money if you put your savings into conservative investments. Try to curb your bad habits. You make favorable real estate offers today. Okay. Watch your bad habits. You got some money coming to you today, Virgo. Curb your spending, though. Don't spend too much. That's all the stars are telling you, not today. All right, I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let it go. I see you watching me from a distance. I see you can't decide what to feel, but if you dig a little deeper, boy, you know you really wanna get to know me. Let's get this out of the way. I can't wait another day to tell you you shouldn't wait. Don't be so afraid. Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm acting tough, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Jump on my roller coaster and hold tight. It won't be easy, but it'll be fun. Sometimes it goes the whole way up and down. I think you're ready now to leave the ground. Get in the fast lane, babe, you can make it. I promise I'll be there all the way. And if you get a little broken down, all that you gotta do is keep your head high. Let's get this out of the way. I can't wait another day to tell you you shouldn't wait. Don't be so afraid. Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm acting tough, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm at the top, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiason. Let me tell y'all something. You know when you sick, when you just sitting still and you just break out in a sweat. Like I was cold a second ago. Y'all remember me saying that at the top of the show? I was cold. All of a sudden, I just broke out and I'm talking about sweat, like hot. Like I know I need to get back in the bed. I'm going. But I wanted to make sure I come and talk to you guys first. Libra. You may want to take extra special care of your luggage if you are traveling today. Refuse to let others make unrealistic demands on you. Do the necessary chores and then do things that please you. Yep. Get your work out of the way first and then have some fun, Libra. Yep. Have you some fun. Do some traveling. Enjoy yourself. Scorpio. Think about taking the time to complete unfinished domestic chores. Travel will be favorable. You can gain knowledge from dealing with foreigners. You may have the energy to clear up that mound of paperwork you're facing. Don't you hate paperwork, Scorpio? I know. I don't have the energy to clear up nothing right now. Seriously. I just want to go lay down. But that's not you. That's not you, Scorpio. I'm just saying. I know it ain't nothing to do with me, right? I know. Sagittarius. Expect your workload to be heavy. Your competitive nature will enable you to win any contest you enter. It's time to clear your decks. All right. You competitive today. You're going to win. Enter the day. Today is, listen, play the lottery. You're competitive. Enter to win. All the sweepstakes. It's your day. You can win today. But you got to be in it to win it. That's what they say in New York. You got to be in it to win it. Capricorn. Need some adventure in your life? Oh, exotic destinations beckon you. Put your efforts into physical fitness programs or competitive sports. Opportunities for romance will develop through activities with large groups. Okay. Go to an exotic destination, get some adventure in life with some large groups so you can have a lot of fun and some great opportunities. Sounds amazing, right? Especially if it's warm. Right now it's rainy and cold here in Georgia. Then the cold part could just be me. It's rainy though for sure. Aquarius, you may have difficulty trying to get your mate to understand your position. Your talents might just be discovered. Someone you work with may be withholding valuable information. Watch out for the backstabbers, Aquarius. They're holding out on you. Watch out for them. They're holding out for a reason. What is that reason? I don't know. Right? And my fellow fish Pisces, don't be too eager to give a piece of your mind or even your opinion today. Get together with friends and catch up on reading and letter writing. It's time to reconnect with some of the people you used to know. Okay. Now would probably be a good time. Get caught up on reading. That would be great. I'm telling you, I got so many books to read. It's unbelievable. I got a stack in my bedroom, a stack in my office. I mean, books that I bought that I just really didn't have time to read. But you know, it's so funny. Okay, let me just, before I get into my spiel. So that's your horoscopes today, brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiason. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes. But right now, we're going to move on to some news you can use. But before I do that, I just want to say this. When you're an entrepreneur, one of the most important things, other than taking care of your health, which I'm probably a little bit guilty of not doing, is streamlining your business so that you'll be able to focus better. And I'm telling you, it is a process that's almost ongoing, but when you get it down to like what it's supposed to be, you feel amazing. So God set me down for the last 4 days so I could just be quiet and listen to him. I know that's why I got this flu or whatever I got, this bug, because otherwise I would have been running. But he sat me down and he gave me a clear vision of the business. And sometimes I struggle with that because I do so many things and I don't want to be all over the place. And so it's kind of hard for me to kind of compartmentalize like, okay, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Because I'm a really creative person when it comes to business. Now, if you ask me to paint a room or decorate something, can't do that. But when it comes to business, my gift is being creative and coming up with ideas like marketing ideas and things like that and PR stunts and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm really gifted in that sense. And so because of that, though, sometimes it makes me feel like I'm scattered. But I had to sit down and do nothing for the last few days because I felt terrible. And I feel so much better because I feel like my business is so streamlined. I'm running two businesses. I'm running the Her Tech Startup Incubator, which I talked about a few seconds ago, and I'm doing Noise, and then Noise comes with a whole bunch of different pieces. So we have the Noisemaker magazine, we have Noisemaker TV, we have the Noisemaker podcast network. I do the Noise Report. The Noise Report goes out, which is a digital newsletter that goes out every Friday or Saturday. And then we got the membership, the Noisemaker Business Alliance. So it's a lot that goes on with noise. Now, you probably would say, so when do you have time to do anything else? That's what streamlining come in at. Like, that's what streamlining come in at. And it's really important that you learn how to do that. So now my business is pretty streamlined. And it was just a couple things that were missing. And over the last 3 days, I figured those things out. And I feel so super duper excited. Even though this flu thing is kicking my butt a little bit, I still feel so super duper excited about where we're going to be going in the future. A little bit about Her Tech Startup. So Her Tech Startup is an incubator for women who want to learn how to start a business in the tech space. So our focus is to provide 15 to 20 women the training and the mentorship that they need to launch business in e-commerce, green technology, and also AI machine learning. So for those of you who don't understand what AI machine learning is, it's all about, if you ever been to a website and a little box pop up and somebody says, hey, do you need help with anything? 9 times out of 10, that's not a person, that's a chatbot. And so there's businesses that can be built around a chatbot business. There's businesses that can be built on Shopify, Amazon, and there's businesses that, if you got a great idea for farming or a great idea for organic vegetables, there's ideas out there. You just need to know how to put some tech behind those. And I told you before, I'm really good at ideas. So, but I can't launch everything by myself. So for me, the way to feed the beast that's inside of me, because I got a startup beast that's inside of me, is to help others launch their dreams. And I can do that with the Her Tech Startup Incubator. I can help others launch their dreams. And I don't have to worry about the daily operations of all the things that I want to start. I probably got a bunch of ideas that I can just give away to some of the women who come through the incubator so they can run those businesses. And I'm really okay with that. So that is going to be something that I'm really excited about. We were originally set to launch that in April, like to launch our first cohort, but I have so much work to do. I realized I wasn't being realistic. And so the first cohort is going to be launched in September, in the fall. I'm going to have 2 cohorts, one in the fall and one in the spring. So the first one is in the fall. So if you know anybody in the Gwinnett area or the surrounding areas, we have space for 15 to 20 women who want to start a business in the tech space. But here's the thing. You have to go through the 11-week program every Saturday for 11 weeks. So you got to be able to make that commitment. But anyway, if you want more information about that, go to hertechstartup.io. That's www.hertechstartup.io for more information and to fill out the application there. All right, let's get on to some news you can use. And I'll be talking more about that because that's not launching until we're doing the ribbon cutting tomorrow. But the actual the first cohort is not going to be available, not going to start until September 2020, which is this year. All right, so Gwinnett timeline for deciding on the transit referendum is shrinking. What's up? What's up with transit? Like, this has been something going on since last March. Like, what's the deal? All right, so here's some questions. So here's some questions that's being posed. Is it more important that Gwinnett County transit system be regionally focused or affordable? That's a good question. Should it cater to people who depend on public transportation for jobs or riders of choice? Another good question. Does the mode of public transportation make a difference? Another good question. So here's the thing. The Gwinnett County Commissioners weighing whether, again, to ask voters to expand transportation options in the regions are still debating these questions and others as they inch closer to the deadline for getting the referendum on the ballot for November. Attorneys for the county said a final decision must be made by the end of July. But in reality, the deadline is much earlier. They've been trying to figure out what to do with this transit thing since last year in March. It's March again, right? It's been a whole year. When the referendum got voted down by the citizens of Gwinnett County, that's because Gwinnett leaders must have agreements with other entities like MARTA or the ATL board. So it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when and who. Is it gonna be MARTA or is it gonna be ATL? Each one of them have their their pros and cons, and I think a lot of the people that voted for no last year was basing that on they were saying that they didn't want riffraff to come in. They didn't want sneeze, y'all. I had to mute you out for like a brief second. They didn't want people coming in from other areas to, to commit crime here in Gwinnett County. But here's the thing. We don't even have a transit system like they're trying to propose right now. People are here all the time. Heck, the people here in Gwinnett are doing a lot of crime, which is kind of bad. You know what I mean? But anyway, Commissioner Charlotte Nash said she's looking for a balanced approach, and she's going to figure out, they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out. It's coming, though. It's coming close. It's coming close. They got to make a decision. We need public transportation. People need to get to work. We need it to be... Okay, here's the thing. It needs to be affordable. It needs to be available to anybody who want to take public transportation. Because there may be sometimes I want to go into Atlanta and I just don't want to drive because I hate being in traffic. Right? So it'd be nice to be able to jump on a bus or something that's going to take me to Atlanta and I can jump back on and come home. Even if I had a place to like park my car. When I was in Jersey, we used to, New York, and if I didn't want to go downtown, which I never did want to go downtown, I didn't have to really, I would go to the train station and park my car in the train station and jump on the train and go to New York. It took me about 25 or 30 minutes. That was a 25 or 35 minute ride from where I lived. So I lived in Maplewood, which was like a suburban in Jersey. And we had a train station, that ran that whole side of Jersey over there. And I would just drive my truck to the train station, park my car, and jump on the train and go to New York. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I would love to do that. And when I didn't feel like... And that train took me straight into Madison Square Garden. I didn't even have to come out the building if I was going to the garden. And there were plenty of times when I had to go to the Hotel Pennsylvania for events. And all I would have to do is jump on the train. The train let me off inside of the garden, inside of Madison Square Garden. And then I would walk out the front door and walk right across the street to the Hotel Pennsylvania, which was cool because they did a lot of events there. So that saved me a lot of time. I could sit on the train. I could read. I could listen to my phone, listen to my iPod because it was iPods back then. So I think it's a good thing. All right, so Duluth used auction funds to purchase computers. Yes, the Duluth Planning and Development Department has purchased 3 new vehicles. One used vehicle was sent to auction. After the commission and fees, the city received $6,025 in auction proceeds for the vehicle. To outfit new vehicles for use by department staff, computers and in-car mounts must be purchased. Yep, the Duluth City Council recently approved $5,000 of the auction proceeds to purchase the computers. The Planning and Development Department is responsible for conducting development, reviews, and inspection controlling applications for land use, changes, and modifications, enforcing city laws and ordinance, issuing permits, as well as other duties. So they're going to have some new computers so they can do all these great things that they need to do to keep our city nice and running properly. All right, so listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned. Sorry about the noise, y'all.
Got my head over water for the first time in years. Got my feet across the border from a land of tears. Ain't no way I'm going back under. Got my eyes in the wild blue yonder. What lies beyond the horizon? Let's go find out. Feeling free to live my life, free to roll the dice, free to go left or right. I wanna feel free to go wherever I choose, free to stay or just cut loose,
second to breathe. I tell you, boy, this is, being sick is no joke. And I just got like a flu or something. Even though I know the flu is pretty deadly right now. I was freaking out yesterday because I was like, man, I feel terrible. So I called my doctor. She called in some medicine. I feel a little better. I hope I'm feeling a lot better tomorrow because I got a lot to do. I got to do the show. Then I do the ribbon cutting. Then I got an event that evening. I got a lot to do. Then the next day is my birthday. I'm trying to decide. Do I want to come on and say something that morning? Or do I just want to take the day off? I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow. Anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, so the Gwinnett commissioners allow Rest Haven to shrink a little bit smaller. So it was so funny, right? So I was asking somebody. I said, I heard of a town called Rest Haven. Where is it? They was like, it's a little tiny town. I think they said it was so small. And I was like, really? But it's in Gwinnett County. Part of it is anyway. So in December, Rest Haven officials approved the de-annexation of another 8.11 acres along Buford Highway. Earlier this month, Gwinnett commissioners gave their approval to make it official. The commercially zoned property will become part of the unincorporated Gwinnett. Efforts began in 2001 to dissolve Rest Haven after 2 residents filed complaints arguing the city didn't provide enough required services. A subsequent lawsuit by the grandson of one of the city founders led to the court order reestablishing the tiny city in 2002. I want to say it was very small. In 2005, Rest Haven began the process of de-annexing portions of the city while allowing Buford to incorporate the properties. Yeah, I think it's really tiny. So now it's going to be even tinier. If they give away 8 acres, like, it's already small. They just want to drop off the map, don't they? Like, I'm trying to understand. I think it has a mayor and everything. Like, it's a tiny town. That's all I'm saying. It's a really tiny town. All right, so Duluth said, you know what? Okay, we're gonna allow some beer and wine in certain areas. So after receiving a request to consider locating a wine bar in Duluth Central Business District, the City Council voted recently the alcohol ordinance. Before, the ordinance prohibited package sales in a bar or tavern. Alcoholic beverages are also sold for consumption on the premises. The revised ordinance by wine bar in Central Business District to be established to sell and serve beer and wine by the drink for consumption on the premises except on Sundays, and to sell wine by the package. So that ordinance has been changed. So now you can have business, you can have wine and beer. It's gonna be a wine bar. You know, we had a wine bar here in Dallasville called Riley's on the square, and I thought it was really nice, and they left. I don't know why they left, but they left. Anyway, Duluth is about to get a new wine bar, so they can sell packaged goods and drink at the same location. Sounds pretty cool, right? All right, so the Lilburn Business Association is having a lunch meeting. You can still make it. It starts at 11:30 today. It's free to attend, 11:30 to 1:30. So if you're interested in learning more about the Lilburn Business Association, that meeting is going to be at Smoking Gold Barbecue, located at 5364 Lawrenceville Highway in Lilburn. 11:30 to 1:30 is free to attend. It's going to be located at Smoking Gold Barbecue, 5364 Lawrenceville Highway in Lilburn. All right, so check it out. Today is going to be marketing. What are you missing? That's the topic for today. Speaker's going to be Nancy Tiles Photography. What are you missing? That's going to be the topic for today. Smoking Gold Barbecue meeting fee is $5. Okay, there's a fee. It's free for members of the LBA, Lilburn Business Association. Food can be ordered from the restaurant, but visitors got to pay $5. That's pretty. $5 for a marketing workshop. I think you should go. Sounds good to me. They're gonna have different meetings with different speakers, so this is pretty cool. I might even go and be a speaker. I'm gonna be speaking next week at the Kiwanis Club in Lawrenceville. Thank you guys for inviting me to speak. I appreciate it. Shout out to the Kiwanis Club. All right, so there's a songwriter meetup this evening. If you are a songwriter, you may be interested in this event. $5 each required by the Red Clay to help cover their expenses. The Songwriter Swap is designed for adults 18 plus songwriters to have an opportunity to receive feedback and discuss original songs or simply lyrics if desired. It's a place to present a song in a friendly and encouraging atmosphere. This isn't an open mic night and not for presentation of cover songs. The swap is also open to anyone who would like just to listen to original music. They meet every week at the Red Clay Music Foundry. And that's going to be 7 p.m. tonight. Red Clay Music Foundry is located at 3116 Main Street in Duluth. It's $5 to get in. You can go in there, talk about your song, get some help with your song, get some feedback on your song. If you are interested, you can check it out. It's $5. That doesn't include the food now. And again, it's going to be located at the Red Clay Music Foundry, located at 3116 Main Street in Duluth. And it's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., $5 to attend. It's not for you to come in and present your cover. It's really for you to get feedback and to discuss the music industry. So check it out. You got music. You a writer? Talk about some of your writing skills. All right, so if you ain't got anything to do tonight, you want to go to movies, you know what it is, $2 Tuesday. Yep, $2 Tuesday, 6:30 this evening. Mr. Holland's Opus is going to be playing at the Eagle Theater located at 5029 West Broad Street. And that's in Sugar Hill. It's $2 for the tickets. Concessions are available for purchase during the movie. No outside food or drinks is allowed. So you can go to the Eagle Theater, located at 5029 West Broad Street in Sugar Hill, and that's at 6:30 this evening. Mr. Holland's Opus. Holland's Opus, 6:30. Check it out. $2 Tuesday. That's some real cheap movies right there, right? I know the movies are old, but I like the movies. Oh man. So Valentine's Day, I went to go see Bad Boys. I really, I've seen all of the Bad Boys. I gotta tell you, this probably is one of the best ones. I thought the writing on this one was so good. Like even my husband, and we went late, right? We went late at night. But it was really, to me, it was a really good movie. But we know that it's going to be more coming up. I don't know what it's going to be called. Maybe called Bad Boys, the Second Generation or something. Because that's how it ended. It ended kind of like on a yep, you know what's coming next. But I had so much fun. Like the movie, so we go to the AMC at WebGen. Love that theater. It's gorgeous. And, but they were slow that night. Like they were really slow. Like we were like, what the heck is going on? Like when we came in, I had pre-purchased the tickets online. So when we got to the door, like when we got to the ticket thing, the guy was like, well, I just want to tell you, the food is like, we're like an hour and a half behind in the food. I was like, what? Like, so if you wanted food that night, you were screwed. Like you've been eating food, like walking out the door, because the movie is almost 2 hours. So your food would have been coming right around the time it was time to leave. And I said, well, how about the popcorn? He said, that's not too long. It took him 45 minutes to bring us popcorn and a soda. It was crazy. But I still love the movie. I don't know if it was because so many people, it was Valentine's Day and they didn't anticipate the crowd, I guess. But anyway, I really enjoyed Bad Boys. So I got a chance to go check that out. So anyway, if you want to go out tonight to see Mr. Holland's Opus, 6:30, 5029 West Broad Street, the Eagle Theater in Sugar Hill, check it out. If you don't want to go to movies, but you want to check out some sports, the Andronaut Thunder at the Atlanta Gladiators is going to be tonight, 7:05 p.m. at the Infinite Energy Arena in Duluth. Tickets range from $41 to $52. So just know this is not free. You got to pay. $41 to $52. The Andronaut. Oh, did I say that right? Andronaut Thunder and the Atlanta Gladiators. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I got to cough again. Tickets are $41 to $52. It's going to be at the Infinite Energy Center. The game starts at 7:05. You can buy your tickets online by going to tickets2go.com, and get your tickets. Take the family out. Do some sports. It's Tuesday. Might want to check that out. All right, so listen, that's all I got for today. I'm going to go to my last song. I normally have a longer show, but y'all know I'm sick. So I'm going to go to this last song, and then I'm going to come back after this song, and I'm going to give you my inspiration for the day, and then I'm going to go get back in bed. Stay tuned.
You're full of confidence and cheap color. You're showing off your moves and hope for attention. And I turn my life into an invitation I don't know.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. I got to take it down because I feel terrible. But before I go, I want to give you a little bit of word of inspiration. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock, if you're in the area, stop by, have some drinks with us, have some food with us. We're going to be doing our ribbon cutting ceremony. We're going to be located at the Paradigm Work Hub, 1862 Auburn Road in Decatur, Georgia, on the second floor, Suite 118. We're in between City Lines Bar and Grill and Peggy Slappy Realty. We're inside of that little shop, that little plaza right there, in between those two businesses on the second floor. You'll see a sign outside to say Paradigm, and you take the elevator to the second floor. So we're going to be doing a ribbon cutting tomorrow there, 12 p.m. So stop by, see us, hang out with us, meet some of the people at the Paradigm, some of the people that work with us at Noise Media, and some of the people that's going to be mentors at through her tech startup. So we got a lot going on. Hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better. I feel better than I did yesterday. Hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better by tomorrow. I'm on a bunch of medications. But anyway, before I go, I want to give you a word of inspiration. And my word of inspiration is this: if there's no struggle, there's no progress. Let me say that again. If there's no struggle, there's no progress. Frederick Douglass said that, and he was right. This is National Black History Month. He was right. You can't get anywhere in this world without having some type of struggle. Right? Even if you were born with that silver spoon in your mouth, life is still going to give you some struggles. And if you're trying to progress and do something, there's going to be a struggle. I struggle every day. I've been doing this for 23 years. I struggle every day. And it's okay. I'm not complaining because I know the progress I'm trying to make. And that's what you got to say to yourself. When you're struggling, don't look at the struggle. Look at the progress. Don't focus on the struggle. Focus on the progress and know that I am struggling because I am trying to go somewhere. I'm trying to get something done. I'm trying to make some shit happen. I know this is a family show, but I'm just saying, feel passionate about this. Because a lot of times people struggle and they want to quit. They want to give up because the struggle is hard. Yeah, it's hard. But what you trying to do? What progress are you trying to make? You got to know nothing is going to come to you easy, baby, because if it was an easy way, trust me, I would have figured it out by now. I know we want to hit that staple easy button. It doesn't really exist in real life. It's only for show. Let me just tell you that. So there is no struggle. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. So go through it. When you go through it, you'll come out better than you were before. I'm struggling right now to breathe sitting up here. But I know when I get finished, I feel good because I came and I talked to my people. I talked to my Gwinnetians, and I talked to all of you listening to the sound of my voice right now. Was this a struggle? Absolutely. My eyes want to close up. I feel all this cold in my head, but I'm still here with you. Because at the end of the day, I know that there are people out there who listen to this show. I see my numbers. I see the numbers in my analytics. I know you're listening. I know they listen for the horoscopes. I know some people listen because they can't get out. So Good Morning Gwinnett is their only resource to the outside world, and I appreciate you. That's why I get on here every morning and do it. So anyway, thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 44 minutes with me, and I really do appreciate you. If you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and listen to the past episodes, and be sure to follow me on Good Morning Gwinnett at Facebook, on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Also, if you got an Alexa app, go to the Alexa store, download the Alexa skill for Good Morning Gwinnett, and if you miss the show, all you got to do is say, Alexa, open Good Morning Gwinnett, and it's going to play the latest episode of the show. But I thank you so much. I'll be back again tomorrow. I got a lot planned for tomorrow. Again, if you were in the area, stop by and celebrate our ribbon cutting with us. We're going to be at the Paradigm Work Hub, 1862 Auburn Road in Decatur, Georgia, on the second floor between City Lines Restaurant and Bar. They got good food at City Lines, too. And Peggy Slappy Realty, we're in the second floor, Suite 118. Take the elevator up. You'll see pricey balloons and stuff outside. But check us out. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock, God willing. Until next time, y'all, thank you again for listening. Make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.